Hello and welcome to another video, and today we are doing another league race video. I'm sure you'll have seen that by the title, but just before we get into it, I'll just tell you why we're going straight into the race. Because one, I had a grid penalty for the collision that obviously resulted at the end of last race, so if you haven't seen that, make sure you go see that. And also there was a disconnect during qualifying, so we decided the race without qualifying. So yeah, we're getting straight into the race now. So we can see that Piccolino starts first. So he's quite lucky. It was a random grid, but as you can see, I started last anyway. So we're on the grid now. And I want to say as well, I had some issues recording this, so I'm sorry if the the video jumps at any point. Lights on, away we go. That was a long hold for the lights there. We've got to a bit of a mediocre start, but it is heavy rain, so we don't want to go flying to turn one. I've settled into last place still. There's our one hand, we're going right outside of him, we're passing now in such, Frank Keys, past Frank Keys, and there's Jagger in front of us. Hitting the brakes, Frank Keys hit us a little bit, R1A&D's trying to go to the inside, around the outside of R1A&D. And then Jagger is going on the grass there, I think he's avoiding somebody. And you can see that R1A&D is desperate to get past us there. But everyone's sort of filtered through here as we come flying down the straight. Is it the Hangar Straight or is it the Wellington Straight? I'm not actually 100% sure. But as we hit the brakes here into Stowe, you can see a couple of riders go wide. It's Piccolino and Bob Rocks, I think it was. Oh, Dree's down! Dree's been knocked off by Bob Rocks. Sorry, I was distracted there because I was looking for his name. But yes, Bob Rock rejoins the circuit and has... Oh, and now he's down himself. He's hitting to Blake King and down he goes. So over to 4th position already at the inside of Jagger now through Club Corner. Jagger's gone a bit wide. We've got the inside, but back... Well, we're not back up into 3rd. We're now up into 3rd place. Blake King is the rider ahead. He's lagging a bit. On the inside we go. Oh, we've had a bit of contact there, but I think that was lag contact because he didn't actually seem to run wide. So yeah, his bike was sort of lagging all over the place. So it was lucky there was no actual collision there. But Piccolino has got the lead. We're at the 2nd position after starting last on the grid, but we've ran a bit wide through the loop, but we've got the position still. You can see that Blake King tried to get back at the inside, but he couldn't quite do it. And R1A&D's down now. R1A&D's down. So, not good for him, but Piccolino's got an 8/10 lead here, so this first lap's been quite kind to him. Obviously, him and Bob Rock went off the circuit earlier on, but Bob Rock came back on and took Drian out, so I made it a bit easier. Piccolino going a bit wide through Luffield there. We're trying to get on the throttle. It's very treacherous conditions there, so you can't quite have monsoon weather, as we've been joking about in the chat. But it is still pretty difficult conditions here. As we're going up towards the line, Piccolino does a 2:05.3, we do a 2:05.8, but coming up to start lap 3, he does the quickest lap, so he actually goes about a 10th quicker than us there. 900ths, I think, to be precise, but again, on the end of lap 3 now. We're having a look what's the gap. The gap is still 8/10. Jagger is now 4/10 behind us as well. So we're holding stations here, but as we cut onto lap 4, we're on the brakes into Vale, and we've closed up quite a bit on Piccolino there. I think he was a bit early on the brakes, maybe. Probably where the M1 is better is on the brakes, but you can see Jagger's all over the back of us now, and R1 is down once again, so not been a good race for him so far. Apparently he's overtaken Blake King, so maybe there's been a collision between those two. Maybe Blake King has gone off to avoid him. But as we go through hit Abbey now, we're closing right to the back of Piccolino. In fact, actually, we're as close as we've been through farm on the throttle. We're almost alongside now. As we hit the brakes, we're up to the inside, into Village. We've taken the position, the front almost folded there. Did you see it on the brakes? Into the loop, he's trying to go around the outside, but we're on the throttle. Out of 1st gear, and Drian's now falling off once again. But out of Aintree we go. Well, in fact, actually into Aintree, sorry, we go. Don't really know the corner names here, so I was basing it off that. But out of the last corner now to start lap 5. We've still got the lead. Bob Rock passes Blake King. We've got a 9/10 lead now, so definitely efficient lap. And I think that was a 2:01.1. But as we cut, in fact, the same corner where we almost passed him last time, Vale, we've run wide on lap 5. And there goes Piccolino. He comes straight back through. But we're still on his inside, though, so he's still got to give us the room. On the inside of Club, almost contact there, so close. But he rides around the outside, but he's got on the curb, so we've got better drive. So we fly down towards the Abbey corner. We're up at the inside into Abbey. Picking the bike up, trying to get out through farm. Obviously, we had a good run through farm last time into Village. On the brakes into Village. Now we've ran wide, though. We've ran wide into Village. I think he carried a little extra speed just to try and beat him in there. I think he's going to probably try to go around the outside. We turned it too early for the loop. I had to ride the curb there. He's right on the back of us there on the Despedici GP18. He's only a tenth behind now, so that gap is obviously hemorrhaged from earlier in the lap. Well, we lost the lead at one point. We got it back as we come down the straight, hitting the brakes for Brooklands corner now. We ran a bit wide once again, and he's trying to get the inside. You can see both proximity arrows there, so him and Jagger are really close. Around the outside through Luffield, he tries to go, but we've got the better line, I think, through Luffield, to be fair, because obviously when we were following him, we could see he was going a bit wider. I mean, you may get slightly better drive, but it's not really worth a lot in the rain. Just to have a bit more speed at the end of the straight, it's not really a massive advantage. But as we go through Copse now on lap 6, well, we're cutting to the end of lap 6 now, sorry. But 2 minute 2.2, we now got a 1 second lead, so that was quite a good lap there. But as we come on lap 7 through Aintree corner, we see the yellow flag. Jagger takes a position from Piccolino, but Jagger is the one that's crashed. There was a collision between the two of them. It's deemed a racing incident, but as we come to the end of lap 7 now, starting lap 8, to 201.9, we're now 2.1 seconds in front because of that crash. Definitely held him up quite a bit. We're now coming through, start the penultimate lap. Blake King has fallen off 203.4. We have dropped off the pace quite a bit. 1.4 seconds in the lead, so he's took a massive chunk out of us. But braking for Vale on lap 9 of 10. And there we go, yellow flag. Piccolino is down, so he was definitely pushing really hard to catch us there, and it didn't quite work out for him. So we've won the race, my home Grand Prix in Britain, obviously. And yeah, so we won that by 4.8 seconds in the end. We lost quite a bit of time on that last lap because I made sure I was careful, and I took a screenshot there because I wasn't 100% sure if this race was actually recording at all, because as I mentioned at the beginning, I did have some problems recording it. Luckily it wasn't jumpy like I was scared it might have been. But yeah, obviously we had 11 seconds to Jagger as well there. I can't remember if I just said that or not. But obviously we are looking at the championship right now. Well, I need to get it up actually. So R1 and still leads the championship because he disconnected on lap 9, but I believe, well, at the moment he's been awarded points for last place, and I'd say that's fair. But if that does change, I'll let you know at the start of the next video. So he still leads the championship ahead of Drian by 6 points, and then Jagger is now 11 points behind, so he's definitely closing up. Obviously he had a strong performance in that race. Unfortunately he had a crash with Piccolino, which stopped him from getting second position. Speaking of Piccolino, he's there in 4th, ahead of me in 5th. But I am now only 47 points off the lead of the championship, and only 3 points off Piccolino, so hopefully we can be getting up into 4th for the next race. It's obviously going to be Misano, so you know, not my best circuit at all. Obviously you can see in the background I decided to use the safety car picture, because if you've been noticing, in the other ones I've been using a picture from the race, and I was like, yes, this will be funny. So there you go, race winner Caparossi in the background right there. But yeah, so we're only 47 points behind. I know I said that already. So we've got Misano, Aragon, Thailand, Motegi, Phillip Island, Sepang and Valencia. So we've got 7 races left. Now, as you know, 7-5 is 35, so he can't really come second in every race. So I think we're pretty much out of this championship at this point. Although we were to begin with anyway. But we're still hopeful that perhaps... But I think 3rd place could still be on the cards, perhaps. Obviously, if Jagger doesn't get second once and we win every race, we will actually overtake him, I think. So, you've got to bear that in mind. So, yeah, this championship could really hot up. And even if it doesn't, we've got a bit of a battle between me and Piccolino, because obviously he came second in that race, so he has a good pace as well. So I hope you enjoyed. Sorry it was a bit shorter, but it was one of those races where quite a bit happened, I guess, but it was sort of behind me, so I couldn't really show any of it. So I showed the crashes when when they were sort of on the screen when something was happening. I tried to show everything that was happening when I could. But as I say, I hope you enjoyed that. Hope you enjoyed the rest of your day, and I shall see you in the next video.